Ladies and gentlemen, since the appetite for Rigathi Gachagua to cling to power seems to be getting on the way of everything in the united opposition. Recently, we have all had this fight that has been developing between Gachagua and Matiang'i within the united opposition, where even threats were that Matiang'i might actually walk out of the united opposition. Now, cracks seems to be developing between Rigathi Gachagua DCP party and the DAPK party leader Eugene Wamalwa, who has threatened to walk out of the united opposition due to Rigathi Gachagua's refusal to withdraw his candidate for the DCP party in the Malava by-election. DAPK has threatened to pull out of the united opposition over Malava by-election stand-up. The Democratic Action Party of Kenya has issued a stand warning to its coalition partners in the united opposition, threatening to withdraw from the alliance if the Democracy for Citizens Party, DCP, fails to step down its candidate in the upcoming Malava by-election. In a strongly worded statement delivered during a press briefing on Wednesday, DAPK party leader Honorable Eugene Wamalwa accused DCP of violating pre-organized zoning arrangements aimed at enhancing the opposition's chances of clinching victory in the by-election. And I quote him, "We cannot continue to operate in a coalition where agreements are not respected," said Wamalwa. "The united opposition must act in unity, and that includes honoring decisions on strategic zoning. Malava was rightfully zoned for DAPK. The Malava seat fell vacant following the nullification of the it was the death of one Ijendi who died, and then the vacancy happened to come through. Now, as campaigns gears up, the race has become a litmus test for the unity and effectiveness of the united opposition, which was formed to provide a formidable challenge to the ruling coalition. Now, according to insiders, the united opposition had agreed on a zoning strategy in which member parties would field single candidates in various regions to avoid vote splitting. However, DCP has insisted on fielding its own candidate in Malava, arguing that the people should decide without interference. The DCP Secretary General, uh, Mother Molly, dismissed DAPK's DCP Secretary General is none other than Ezra Nobaga, went ahead also to dismiss the said DAPK's ultimatums, saying they were regrettable. Now, reading one of the statement, "We are committed to democracy and transparency. The people of Malava should be allowed to choose their leader freely without political twisting." Now, political analysts warn that failure to resolve the standoff could fracture the opposition alliance ahead of the 2027 general election. Allow me to diverge into this matter. The Malava by-election is a great determinant of what is to come in the 2027 general election. As I have always said, by-elections in the Republic of Kenya have always turned out to be litmus papers. But one party, the DCP party, I think the leader of the DCP party, Rigathi Gachagua, it's high time this man sits down and re-strategizes on how he feels his candidate. Because if there was a part that DCP would have won, was in Bere North, with Kivoi Kivoi or Duncan Boy was the candidate for DCP. They had tabled him and announced him as the candidate for DCP. They had started campaigning for him. The crowd was warming up for Duncan Boy in Bere North. But DCP, out of the blues, decided to withdraw from Bere North by-election and support the DP candidate, Newton Karish. Duncan Boy defected and decided Duncan Bui defected and decided to join. He defected and decided to join Chama cha Kazi led by Moses Kuria. Now that itself brought something else. Duncan Bui's chances of becoming the next member of parliament of Mbeere North are so high right now. The part where DCP was supposed to field a candidate is in the Mount Kenya region. Now waliachia nani Muturi huko, Justin Muturi's DP party. Are we together? They left the party, the region for Muturi. But now in Malava constituency, whereby elections are currently happening, that is a zone, a Luya zone. Eugene Wamalwa's DAPK party dominates that region. Eugene Wamalwa's candidate there, Seth PANYAKO. I mean, every leader, most of the leaders in the Luya land are supporting this guy. Are we together? So the support they are giving Seth PANYAKO proves that Seth PANYAKO is the right candidate. But now, here is the DCP party deputy party leader, Cleophas Malala, because he wants also to prove dominance of the DCP party in the western region part of Kenya, coming with one Wakili Busiega as the candidate for DCP, and they are fielding him to vie in Malava. Now, this will divide the united opposition's votes, and this will actually give one candidate a chance. That is Ryan Ijendi, the son to the late former MP Bwana Ijendi himself. Remember, Farouk Kibet is camping in Malava every day, campaigning for this champ, Ryan Ijendi. So UDA might actually take it home if Wakili Busiega of DCP is brought into the picture in Malava constituency. And that is why Rigathi Gachagua's appetite for control of the united opposition should come to an end. The man has bulldozed Matiang'i, forced Matiang'i to even disassociate himself with the united opposition, and now he is now forcing somebody like Eugene Wamalwa to walk out. And remember, by the way, in Malava, Eugene Wamalwa has even joined hands with his rivals like Natembeya, the Kakamega Senator Boni Alole. I mean, the Mumias East MP Peter Salasia, they have all joined hands with one purpose, campaigning for Seth PANYAKO in Malava. Now, Gachagua anawaletea candidate wake. I mean, how should it play out? Because we are failing to see the bigger picture here. Gachagua should tame his appetite for control over and sasa, you know, losing the western region from in the united opposition, that means there is no united opposition. I mean, this control and this man taking, I mean, always wanting to take control over every situation in the united opposition should come to a stop right now, or he will ruin the chances of the united opposition completely. Ladies and gentlemen, I would really love to hear your take in regards to this matter of the Malava constituency by-election. I want to read a few comments. Austin Mwangi anasema if Gachagua fails to listen to his opposition partners, then it's regrettable. Mato Jibu anasema exact pictures of what to expect come the year 2027, dead on arrival. Paul Adori anasema Fantas Maina, I agree with you. You can say it again. Lawrence Nyongesa anasema big problem in Western Luyas is Cleo Malala. He is international broke of our time. Fantas anasema take care. Gachagua and Malala are greedy for power and Kenyans should be careful about them. I mean, Kenyans are seeing through these games of Gachagua. It's high time Gachagua puts his appetite for control on hold. Ama he will destroy the united opposition completely. That's it for now. Subscribe. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report. Subscribe.